What's happening, everybody? Erg. Erg, why are you so far away? Erg. I just wanna fly. Everybody. Why does this have to give me goof all the time? All the time. Oh man, that's shaggy cat. Jug of water. What's happening, everybody? It's Emmara, GoddessofBlundR. I don't have my headset on. I don't have anything ready. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. What's happening, everybody? It's Emmara, GoddessofBlundR. I'm home. I'm back. I'm doing what I do. Enter magic cards into the system forever until the end of time. What's happening, everybody? I'm Emmara, GoddessofBlundR. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. I was like, what kind of Magic the Gathering? Something I make content, maybe? I don't know. I make a lot of different kinds of Magic the Gathering content. I am also a cosplayer. I am a puppeteer. You may have seen some of my cosplays or puppets at Magic Cons. I have been a feature creator at almost every Magic Con except for the over the seas ones, because I can't get out of this wonderful, wonderful place I live. Anyway, let's not get depressing. Yeah, we've been entering cards in forever. This is my trade binder, my list of things I do in trade, and I never get to trade. I'm missing a whole bunch of stuff. I gotta add stuff to my wish list. My wish list has been slacking. So, yeah, we've been entering cards. I think we're in week 10. I don't know. It's stupid, everybody. I've been playing Magic the Gathering for 30 years, so I guess I get to be stupid, right? I think I might be stupid. Let us tear asunder. Tear asunder. I think these were just cards that were part of a deck that I took apart, and I just kind of did it over here. I'm like, well, tear asunder's not terrible, though. I mean, you're exiling a target artifact or an enchantment. And that's for 2. And if you pay 4, you can just completely get rid of exile target non-land permanent instead. That's even better. For 4, you can just get rid of anything. Instant speed. Okay, that's not terrible. That's a pretty cool uncommon. A Ranger Glass. So, I hope everybody is having a good day. Hope life is taking care of you, and not in a terrible way. All the snow melted. I got a little bit warmer, then it got cold, then it got warm again. The cats are happy because the catio is open again, because it is a cat-safe temperature now, so, I mean, they would probably be okay, but also, I don't want to be cold all the time, so I don't want to keep the catio open all the time. Yes, I do like to have the cats happy, but also, I do not like to be freezing all the time. The catio mostly stays, most of the cold stays inside the room, but because there's a hole in the door where the cats go in and out, yeah, it does blow through there. And then it blows through the living room, so that's kind of dumb. So, sometimes the kitties don't get there. Most of the time I wrap the catio too. I didn't get to do that either. There was other things I needed assistance doing, and yeah, don't have assistance. Do not have assistance. Ah, chat. There we go. Let's bring that up. Not that it will probably use it for anything, but aha, chat. Look at this. We'll bring you over here. So we have a be right back screen. I'm pretty excited about that. We finally got that done. What else is going on in the world? Everything's on fire. That's pretty cool. Got a bunch of pictures of cats that aren't mine. Seems to be a thing that happens a lot. I have so many pictures of cats. Just download, I guess. Save. Okay, I just wanted to post that real quick. Yay. Yay. Yay, I did finish. I finally did finish my Be Right Back screen. It's probably not completely done. I think I might redo some things on it still. Yeah, at least that'll be my Be Right Back screen for a little while. We'll see. Anyway, let's click this. Random things I decide to do in the middle of my streams. You know, it happens. Utopia Spiral. So, welcome to my little program where I sit here and I enter cards into Foxfield forever. So, as my punishment from the gods. They said, "You have sinned, and you shall now enter magic cards into the Mox Field until your end years. Let it be." Song of Song of Inspiration. Oh, well, the Song of Inspiration is going to have to go in my Bard deck eventually someday when I have a Bard deck. I keep getting more Bards. I think I'm getting there. I don't know who I would use as my Bard commander yet, though. Yeah. Figure it out. We have a lot of other decks we need to finish right now, so... It was like 2 weeks since I was like, hey, we're going to finish this other deck so we can get this going. Nope. Nope. This is a silly card. 351. It's a golem. It's got really cool art too. It's a prototype. But you can sacrifice it and create an XX colorless golem artifact creature token, or X is 3 times its power. It has haste until end of turn. You know, 3 times its power. Like a 15/15. If it got trample, it would be really super cool. It is going in my golem deck, so yeah, and so is my goosey goose, my Lucy goose, my gilded goose, a Lucy goose. I have a Lucy cat, Lucifer J cat. He is #1 cat. #1 cat is what Lucifer J cat is. He knows this. He sleeps on my pillow most of the night. And then he'll go sleep by my stomach if nobody else is there. But if somebody else is there, he'll usually just go sit on my pillow. He's a silly guy. I like him. You know, sometimes I'm like, ooh, maybe I have a message. And then I'm like, no, I don't have any messages. I don't have any messages. Disappointing. Yep, those are things. Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 da. That's awesome. My Warhammer group. We build Warhammer guys. We show our pictures of our guys. One of my things I do enjoy. Return of this Wild Speaker. I'm pretty sure most of this was a deck that I had started building, or I took apart. One of those two things. And then I'm like, wait, I can use most of these cards for things. Okay. Yeah, because this is most of one of the D&D decks. But I do need some of these cards for a deck, so... Bag of Tricks is adorable. That is an adorable card. Look at these little baby sloths. Little sloth puppet thing. A little Bag of Tricks. He's got a little lion and a little hyena. Oh, wolfy wolf, oh, owl, zebu. Anyway. I'm so easily distracted. I am waiting for a phone call, so at some point I might actually have to get off here because it's actually important, and I hate doing adult stuff. I waited for them to call me back yesterday, but then they didn't call me back. So then I waited for a couple hours this morning, and then they still didn't call me back. So then trashing Bronzodon is even cooler than the thrashing Bronzodon. Then I called them, and they're like, oh, yeah, we have a message for you. I'm like, oh, that would be excellent, as this is very important. God, I hate everything. I hate that I have no power over a lot of things. Like, if I am extremely efficient, and I hate inefficiency. So feisty. That's so feisty. Beast Whisperer. Beast Whisperer. Gee whiz, man. What are you doing over there with your crazy $19 of Beast Whisperers? Look at me. I'm rich, everybody. What is one in my ear? Oh, my hair. My hair curled into my ear hole. That was unfortunate. Anyway. This is just a foil. I do love things that just automatically attach, and it does have a cat. I can never... Oh, this is a scythe. I thought this was one of those wacky sticks. I can't remember how to say it. A wacky stick. It's for whacking. You know, a wacky stick. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Graceful Takedown. Graceful Takedown is a cool fight card. I think that's why it's over here, because it's cool. Pay 1 green, 1 colorless. Bludgeon, Tom! I do enjoy bludgeoning. No, it's, I feel like it starts with an M. They were used by Aztec warriors, Mayan warriors. It kind of looks like a wiffle bat. Like a bat. Big flat. Occasionally spikes. There's a couple of them in Ixalan. There is an equipment card of one. It's Tom, everybody! Woo, Tom! Hey, Tom, what's up? Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for saying words, so I don't feel like I'm just a crazy person sitting here rambling nonsense. Which I am just a crazy person sitting here. No, not a mace. It's a word for. It's not an English word. I can tell you that much. But for some reason, my brain. Quit saying mace! It's not going to make it turn into mace! You keep saying mace, it doesn't change. Yes! Huzzah! Baleful Strix. I could not. My brain was just sitting there. I'm like, I could picture the word in my head. Not spelled correctly, but. It was somewhere in there. A bad cell signal? Where are... Oh, you are in Jamestown. Jamestown is just bad in general. Scoot Swarm. God, I hate Scoot Swarm so much. It's the worst. Oh my god, Scoot Swarm, why are you worth so much money? I don't know. I don't like Scoot Swarm in my own decks because I don't want to do the math. it usually just gets out of control. And a lot of times, if I do put Scoot Swarm in my deck, it's usually there just to make somebody have to get rid of it, so they don't pay attention to some other piece that I actually don't want you messing with. A lot of times, I do have cards in my deck that work well with my deck. If they get to go off, awesome. But a lot of times, they are just there as threat pieces that are like, ah, crap, I gotta get rid of that. That's gonna destroy everything here and make everything terrible for me. And I'm like, yes, yes, it will. Destroy this. Do not pay attention to this other thing over here that is going to kill you. Pay no mind to the thing that is going to murder you. I don't have a green deck that uses all these dice cards. My dice deck is my casino deck with Mr. House. Yeah, I gotta watch Fallout. My problem is Fallout is coming out weekly, and I don't like waiting for things. I like to just be able to watch things when I want to watch them. Like, I want to watch the next episode? Excellent. I will watch the next episode. So a lot of times I'll wait for like 3 or 4 weeks, because a lot of times I watch things slowly anyway, so if like 3 or 4 episodes are in, most likely I won't catch up. Occasionally. Occasionally I do. The game show was pretty fun. It was my first paying gig. Tom, I've never been paid money for doing things. And we won, because I'm awesome. We were all awesome, but I was extra awesome. Apparently, Pictionary, Magic Pictionary. I would really want to do a Magic Pictionary game. I want to see if Megan wants to do like a Magic Pictionary tournament with infinite tokens. We'll have like 2 teams. We'll have infinite tokens. Everybody has to have infinite tokens that's playing. And the team has to guess different magic cards drawn badly. I know that's something that people have already done, but I don't think anybody's done it on stream that I know of. Or at least they didn't invite me. So I didn't know about it. One of those things happened. Pick Your Poison is a great card. It's 1 green mana, and choose one. Each opponent sacrifices an artifact, each opponent sacrifices an enchantment, or each opponent sacrifices a creature with flying. You don't get to pick and choose what creatures or artifacts or enchantments, but it's such a cheap spell that you can cast early on that, I mean, your opponent plays a Soul Ring. First turn, you're just like, how about everybody just sacrifice their artifacts? How about my turn 1 play of making it so that you don't have a turn 1 play? And we'll go back to 0, everyone. Back to 0. Ugh. Hope everybody is having a good day. Yesterday was hell on Earth. I try to stay positive, everybody. It's very difficult. The holiday season is never fun anyway. And then everything is terrible everywhere. Not just personal life, but just everything. I worry about my friends. I worry about the world. I see all the things that are coming, and I am terrified. So positive sometimes. But anyway. I hate knowing everything that's going on everywhere all the time. But my brain just needs to absorb information all the time. I don't know why. I hate it. Molder Slug. it just doesn't want you to have artifacts at all. But it does it slowly. It's like, hey, I'm gonna eat your artifact. But I'm gonna eat it nice and slowly. Next turn, I'll eat another one of your artifacts. Maybe you should quit making artifacts. Maybe you should quit making so many treasures, and I won't eat your treasures. Now, that's a good way to get rid of people's treasures. Or somebody who's abusing treasures. You treasure abusers. Treasure abusers. Distant Melody, a card that I use so often. For the longest time, Distant Melody hadn't been reprinted, and it was a lore win. So it was like in these two sets for until Zendikar Rising. So like the Sliver deck came out like a decade before Zendikar Rising. It was probably longer than that. In between those two reprintings, I mistaken. Somebody had like a mystery booster thing going on at like a flea market, and I was like, "Ooh, I don't have this Distant Melody card. I wouldn't," but I couldn't see what other cards were behind it, so it was a mystery. I was like, "Okay, fine, I'll buy this." Well, I got back home, and then I opened it, and it was just like 10 copies of Distant Melody. I was like, "Huh." I was like, "What am I gonna do with all these copies of Distant Melody?" I was like, "Wait a second." I was like, well, this is actually really good in almost all my decks. And then I went and looked, and apparently they must have just not have looked at those in a long time. And they just must have been sitting on the counter because they were worth like $5 a piece at the time. I was like, oh, okay. I paid like $3 for like $50 in Distant Melodies. Excellent. I will accept this. Skulk, you're such a weird ability. Sometimes I forget what you do because you're just weird. You don't see it very often. I do like it, though. Sunken Hope. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player returns a creature he or she controls to its owner's hand. Is good in certain decks. It does slow down your opponent, and you can use it to your advantage since you know it's happening, so it's not too shabby. Last time it was printed was Plane Chase Anthology. Infinite Reflection. I enjoy this card. It does stupid things sometimes. Dun, 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 dun. Tom, I really hope I can get a new deck done today. This would throw the cards aside as I go through these, trying to get this freaking Shrine deck finished. Oh my god, why could I not spell Thrasher right today? That's the second time. Wake Trasher. It's a very littering merfolk. It's like, I like to trash the seas. Come along with the snorks. Tom is back. What are you doing out and about all the time, Tom? You're always out in the world, experiencing life. How is that? I had to go outside earlier today, and I was not happy about it. I hate the outside. I just want to stay in my cave and just be left alone like some kind of crazy giant bear lady. Work lunch break. Tom is always working. Tom loves working. It's his favorite. Tom loves working. In 5 minutes, I'm going to go check and see what kind of chaos has happened in my home. Hopefully nothing. But I know the trash can had things in it that I don't trust the dog. I put the trash can away, but sometimes he forces things out. Are you coming to the magic today, Tom? Man, Jesper, I can't wait to see if Jesper did. I'm assuming Jesper came back for Lorwyn. I'm hoping so, because they did a lot of really cool artwork for them before. Like this Merfolk Sovereign is. Oh my god, why am I just forgetting letters? And then I'm not paying attention. Beep. Does such cool art. He has a style that's very easy to recognize. I did have some of these in my Merfolk deck for the longest time. My Merfolk deck did change a couple of times, though. The last Ixalan's that changed it pretty drastically, so... I should be. Then I will assume as much, and I will not get... Well, I guess it probably... I hope it's still hooked up. Everything just keeps changing. Every time I set something up on OBS, it seems like it just changes. I remember Herald of the Sea-Drew Streams was like worth nothing for the longest time, and now it's like a super expensive card. It's a really good card. Like any card that does things with certain abilities, like counters and or kindred groups, like they're always worth a decent amount. Bucky's. They got meat. Tom, I love Bucky's. We should start planning our Vegas trip. I do believe we're staying with Ryan. I do need to find out. Ooh. I know Ryan found a place, but I also had a place as well, so I'm just going to keep mine just in case anything comes up or if we need to change it. Because I have the same place that we had last year, and I don't know where the Airbnb is. It kind of depends on where it is. Because I do have a lot of stuff I'm doing at the convention, so I'm going to have to travel back and forth to the hotel. And traveling is expensive. Encroaching microslith, you're just so gross, and you're so wonderful. I'm gonna put you over here. We're gonna do something stupid with you. You've been to Vegas, Tom? I've been to Vegas with Tom. I am glad that we're just going to meander, though. Meander across the country instead of whatever the fuck we just... Our death race across the country. We're like, Aether Drift is going on? Okay. Let's turn America into Aether Drift. You know, if America turned into a giant death race, it would not actually make it any worse than what it is currently. I don't think a death race actually would make anything worse. To tell you the truth, a giant death race in America would probably be super great. It's like the Purge, but like, yeah. Don't mind me. I'm picturing it in my head, and it's wonderful. Minor Misstep has a really cool art. No matter how many times he saw it, Snarvax always relished the look of dawning horror on his foes. Dawning horror as his foes realized their mistake. I am going to go on a slight break, Dom. I want to go back to Bucky's. I want to go back to Bucky's so bad. How far away is the nearest Bucky's? What is the next convention? Look up the next convention near a Bucky's. That is one of the important parts. I really wish we were going back to Chicago. Anyway, thanks for sitting through the breaks, everybody. I do appreciate sitting through the ads, as it pays for felt. I need felt, everybody. I need to finish these freaking puppets. The Reaper King wants to be finished. I'll be right back, everybody. I'm going to go check on the babies. And I'm going to use my Be Right Back screen. Ooh, I have a Be Right Back screen. I don't know how to do it. Let's go over here. Transition? Look, I'll be right back, everybody. It's me. It's Mando Mandalorian. It's Mando Mandalorian. He's a silly little fuzzy man. It's Mando. It's Mando Mandalorian. Mando. Bye, Mando. It's Mando. 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 What is happening, everybody? It's Emmara, GoddessofBlundR. She's back. She returns. She pets some cats. I'm Emmara, GoddessofBlundR. I'm one of your Magic the Gathering ambassadors that I occasionally forget to tell you that. I am not one of your Lorwyn ambassadors that I know of, because I'm not cool enough for that. But I am cool enough for Avatar. You know who is the coolest? Sokka. Sokka makes me laugh. He's the comic relief, but also he reminds me of myself and my dumbness. I'm like, yep, I'm pretty dumb. We got the same thing going on here. We're dummies. Anyway. It's Unctus. Such a weird freaking name. Also, he is so much more powerful and tougher than that elephant Phyrexian that was also in this set. I don't know what Mando is doing back here. He came through here right before the show came back on. I am a cosplayer. You may have seen some of my cosplays. I've done 5 different Magic cosplays at Magic Cons and Magic Fests and Commander Sealed. I've been a feature creator at Commander Sealed every year except for the first year because I didn't know about it. So I was not streaming at that point in time. I didn't know that was a thing that I was going to do. Yes, Tom, you're Elephant Man. I was going to say Tom's Elephant Man. Tom has an Elephant Man. Is that still one of your favorite commanders? What are your top 5 commanders? I don't know. I mean, Lightpaws is obviously my favorite commander. I don't know. Everybody always is like, this is my commander. This is my signature commander. And I'm like, I don't have a signature commander, apparently. I say Lightpaws is mine all the time, but, like, I don't know if anybody connects me with any certain deck because I play so many different kinds of decks. Hello. How are you? Good morning. Things are being handled. We won't talk about them in chat here, but they are being dealt with. I am waiting for a phone call back. So at some point I might have to disappear for a second so I can answer this phone call. If it ever comes. I had to call them this morning. I already went into this earlier when I first came on here. I was complaining. Mando Mandalorian, you're just such a cutie. Oh, he's coming up. Here he is. It's Mando. I gotta get up the kitty cam set up. Yeah, I want to get a kitty cam set up on the Be Right Back screen. No, you're not gonna walk into the back box. You calm down, pupper dog. Mando, everybody calm down here. This is... Mando's trying to get to the dog. The dog is trying to get to me. There's a lot going on here. Hi, baby girl. What's up? It's the tiny one. Tiny princess. She's such a cutie. She is a sweetheart. Yeah, I think mine fluctuates too. It just kind of depends on what I'm into at the moment. Like, sometimes I am into land shenanigans. Sometimes I'm into my kindred decks and just want to do that all the time. I don't know. It just kind of... I want to build a new spirit deck. This is a really good card for it. Breath of the Sleepless. I like new cards. I like it when we get new stuff. I feel like the last couple of commander sets we didn't really get, or precons, we didn't really get that many new cards in the precons, because most of the cards just come in the sets now, so... I don't know. That's silly. Now, this is from my original collection. Some of my original collection I just found in random boxes and things, just with, like, cards. It's actually kind of cool. Yeah, I saw. It's not a scam. The person was just an idiot. Let's just say that. Let's just say that it is being handled, and the person who was supposed to be handling billing situations did not perform their tasks properly. We have a foil full art microsith. We'll use that instead. Haha. And always use the fancier version. Yeah, so I'm waiting for her to call me back. Apparently, they only turn in receipts once a week, so that'll be sent in next week. Now I'm just finding out whether or not they can renew my medications. Or if this lady messed it up. In which then... I'm gonna have fun this weekend. Dun, da, da, da. I'm like, what other terrible things can I add to this month? It's been a month. Sometimes I just don't want to get out of bed. I'm just like, what new issues am I adding to my to my life? But then I just sit there and laugh about it all. Like, all the terrible things that happen, I'm just like, hee, terrible things. I don't know how to... My emotional responses to things are just never proper. I think I broke myself at some point. I think I am the Joker. Maybe I am the Joker. This Tezzeret Gambit is really cool. I am excited to see what kind of mystical archive we do get in. This set. my words apparently just... Okay, what is going on here? Tezzeret's Gambit. Is this one? Okay, not foil. Yeah. I think this. Even though I should probably put that in, Did I play that in there? Maybe. I do need to make a new ooze deck. I know this isn't an ooze, but my... Sent a new one? Does that mean I gotta look at my phone? I hate reading my messages. Yes, please. Okay. I saw a message, I answered message. Yee, Mando Mandalorian, you're just the cutest little baby. Is it a new Galaxy? A Galaxy 25 Ultra? Sounds good. Come back now, then. Come back to my lonely little world that I live in here. It's pretty I gotta start planning my trip to Vegas. It's not for like 6 months. But I'm gonna be planning better this time, so boom. I'm not gonna drive across the country in 2 days. I'm gonna drive across the country slowly. Very, very slowly. A lot of this ghost art is really great. See, I like Innistrada's the ghosty vampire, classic horror kind of stuff. And I think that's the way it should stay. Now that we have another horror world or plane, just kind of separate them. I mean, you could still have stuff show up, but I like alternate win conditions. They make me laugh. Oops. Yeah. Or 2 weeks in advance, and not really in advance at all. A random, should we do this? I guess. And then I bully Tom into it, and then things don't go as planned, and then... Hey, we survived. We had an adventure. And we survived the adventure. Did we make it back in time? We made it to the place in time. Because we were on a time schedule at that. And then, but we did not make it back in time. And I got myself in trouble. Because we were supposed to go to a musical. And I did not make it back. We were originally flying. We would have made it if we flew. Because it had too many counters on it. And you were going to do stupid things with the counters. You weren't trying to win with the Millennium Calendar. You were trying to double your counters with sin. Just some ungodly amount of counters. Unacceptable, Tom. Unacceptable. Thought reflection. View withdrawal. It's interesting that they got 2 different magic artists to do this artwork. This is a neat idea to do such a thing. Because you don't see that very often. Here's a card that you never ever see. Nope, this is not who I need to talk to. At the beginning of each upkeep, you may tap or untap target permanent. It's a lot of mana. It is an elemental, though. Yeah, most of my decisions are snap decisions. There's not a lot of planning that goes on in my brain. The words that I think just slip out of my mouth. Well, at least I'm not good at lying. But I guess that's a good thing, right? I love Simic Ascendancy. Yeah, you know that you were doing bad things and you were going to be punished. How many copies of foil do I have? Oh my god. So many copies of foil. $9 and a common card. That's so silly. But with Popper does make some common cards, and some common cards are actually just really good. Man, I can't wait till we go back to Kamigawa. You know, I really love Dustborn, but then I'm sitting here thinking, it was like, ugh. Yes, Tom, you were committing lots of sins. I imagine Tom sits around committing sins all the time. I love this artwork. The colors and the swirls and ugh. It's also a fun clone card. Boop. Did you already figure out what decks you are bringing today? I don't want to know. Just because that way I'm not just... I don't want to ever feel like I'm choosing a deck that might harm one of your decks. It's just on mistake. What do you mean? I sit all over the place all the time. I am funny. Provokian Mist. From Cold Snap. Oh, they reprinted it in Foundations. Yaquiva. Can you at least see where your car is? Oh my god, Tom, I would be so paranoid of having my stuff in my car. I don't trust people. They probably think they're stealing a flute. Like, we're gonna steal this guy's flute. Tom loves blowing on a flute all the time. Sakarian Infiltrator is pretty cool. Oh, I was gonna say it's a $8 uncommon card. It's a really good human soldier. Not a lot of blue human soldiers, so, and it lets you draw cards, so it works really well in the kindred groups. Hey dog, what are you doing? Don't do that. No, that's unacceptable. What is this? Oh, it's foam. These guys are just breaking down into a crazy guitar solo here. I feel like it's been going for ages. Chancellor of the Spire, you have only been printed one time. It's a card that you can reveal from your first hand, which is pretty great. And then each opponent puts the top 7 cards of his or her library into their graveyard. It's just the first thing that happens in the game. It's a pre-game action that you never see anybody do. It puts 21 cards in the graveyard. It's awesome. I took 3 of these one time in a draft. Just because I was like, oh, they only have 40 cards in their deck. It's like, I'll just, yeah. If I could get like 2 of these in a hand, I don't even care if I have lands. You're making mill 14 cards. You're on a clock, fool. Okay. Apparently I have 3 of those. Sorry, just changing the tunes. I'm catching up on all these albums that I missed out on, or new bands that I have found. God, I love Aetherize. Such a fun surprise card. Mando, you're so soft. Mando is the softest cat. Him and Batty. Baddie's a special kind of soft. My baddie cat. I don't know. Like, you made a new thing, oil. You put it in one set. Like, and now we're not getting any, like, modern Horizon sets that, like, we go to multiple worlds, so now I mean, unless we go somewhere. You think oil would have been a really good thing, counters would have been a good thing for Aether Drift. I don't know. They're stealing gas and stuff, the one group. I don't know. See, this is why I should work for you, wizards. I am full of the ideas. An offer you can't refuse. You're such a wonderful counter spell. Hey, what's up, tiny one? I love you. What's up? You're just hanging up. That is a cool freaking brainstorm. It's a brainstorm from Warhammer. Warhammer. We need another Warhammer set. every stream. We need another Warhammer set. 4 new commander decks. Oops, wrong direction. Boop. Hi, Mando. Mando heard Tiny One, so he's like, what's up? He's like, we're getting pets. I would Ninja. Oh, they finally reprinted Ninja of Deep Hours. That's about effing time. The longest time. Was a really expensive common for the longest time. I mean, it still is a pretty expensive common. I mean, it's like almost $3 a piece. I mean, if that's a lot of money to you, that's a lot of money to me. As a poor person, money is, yeah, bad with it. Let's just be. You know, I swear I have a Psy Master Thopterus aside for my Leonardo da Vinci deck, but Tom, I need to get more Assassin's Creed cards. Emmara needs some new. Boop. Man, I am gonna fall asleep here. I sleep so terribly. I woke up this morning. Heather turned the light on at like 5:30 in the morning and is like looking at stuff. I'm like, what are you doing? It is sleepy time. You know who does not like Lawan? Your opponents can't play blue creature spells. Boop. Grander is the worst ability. It's the worst ability for Commander. I mean, the Commanders are not all terrible, but they're not awesome either. Where are you, Thibble Thips? Thibble Thips. Oh my gosh, I don't think we're ever gonna finish this all. Tiny one, you're so beautiful. I'm just sitting up there. Oh, Lord. Let's see here. Let's see here. Bring this up. So I built a monocolored Appa deck, but I don't have all the cards for it. Yeah, a fourth Eivor. There was a lot of stuff that they could have still done. I feel like it fit very well for Universe Beyond stuff. I don't know. I feel like a lot of video games and stuff fit very well with Magic. I mean, Magic is a game. Are we spelling phasing wrong now, too? We're putting an extra letter here. We put the H in, in phasing. Earlier we were having problems with H's. I know, I want Nawe and I want Yasuke. They could have put almost all the villains. They could have done a lot of things. A lot of the different shards. They could have put the different the Isu. So there's a lot of stuff they could have done. I don't know. That's what I wonder about too. I imagine they always go and find people who to put on the teams that are into the games and stuff, but I always wonder exactly how into things that people are, because I don't know. I get very invested. That was one of my favorite clone cards. Tiny one, you are so silly. She's just sitting up here on top of a stack of cards. Later, I will see you later today. I have 5 minutes until break. I'm gonna go stretch my back out. My back is in a lot of pain, unfortunately. Arcane proxy foil. Oh, Jingataxius, you jerkface. Nobody needs a Jingataxius. I will not trade you this Jingataxius, anybody. Especially if I know if I have to play against it. Burn all the Jingataxiuses. I guess I will not burn the $13 Jingataxius. This Jace, I don't remember what your name is in Phyrexian. Did you know the Perfected Mind? There we go. I have all of these in foil. I think that one I have a couple extras there. I will be right back. I have my be right back screen now, so people know that I am not. Why I'm not here. Unfortunately, I usually use my 2.5 minutes to go pound an energy drink and stretch my back out so I can sit here. Don't get old, people. That's my other thing that I say to people all the time. I mean, I imagine a lot of old people say that. Don't do it. That's a trick. Jace's Archivist. So we're going to have to go find another stack of cards as well. Because we are almost out of cards. Which is good. It's a ridiculously expensive card. There's certain cards, though, that I don't need multiple copies of. Like, this is a good card. I will use it in certain kinds of decks, but, like, I don't need more than one copy. I might actually have that in a deck already. Yeah, I don't like to use the same cards a lot of times, too. If I can use a different card, I will use it well. Okay, we finished another stack. Let us pause this. Go down here. Bring up Moxfield. Go here. It did not call me yet. Sorry, I'm just making sounds. I don't know what's going on over here. Okay, that's all good. I got this. That's going. 1 minute. I'm gonna go on break real quick. I'm gonna go check out what's going on in the world, make sure that my cats have not destroyed anything. It's more the dog that I'm worried about, but yeah. Bucky's! God, I love Bucky's. Hey, if you're still on here, when you come back from Texas, you should bring me some Bucky's. Fill a cooler with brisket. I love Bucky's. It might be the greatest, most ridiculous place I've ever been. So many delicious foods. So many meats. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me this afternoon. I do appreciate it. I do also appreciate you sitting through the ad breaks, because ad breaks suck. If you don't want to see ad breaks and you have Amazon, you can always subscribe. I don't ever tell anybody that they have to subscribe. But if you don't want to see ads, that's one way to do it. But I'm usually not here. But I'm going to have a cat cam soon, so... Or at least have my camera on cats. Let me put this down. I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to transition over the or the be right back screen. Yeah, I'll be back. Thanks for sitting through the ads, everybody. Take this in case my phone call comes through. timer. Oh my god, who almost knocked all these over? Was that me that almost knocked all those over? That's my jumpstart cube. It's up there. Oh, we forgot to get more cards. These boxes of cards. Move these boxes of cards over here. Hey everybody. Let me get back off the starting screen, or the be right back screen. I will be right back. Boop. Look at me, I'm back. Not any more of a disaster than I was when I left. Pet some cats. Mando Mandalorian, the mayor, looks adorable, as always. He's such a sweetheart. I love him. Let's bring back up the Mox field. Hey everybody, what's happening? I'm Emmara, GoddessofBlundR. I'm sitting in my pajamas, still, as I always am, apparently. Unless I'm streaming something actually, like guesting, or just doing an actual Magic stream. Otherwise, I'm going to be fucking comfy, because it's cold. I am a cosplayer. I am a puppeteer. You may have seen my puppets or my cosplays at Magic Cons. I have never finished introducing myself. I am a Magic the Gathering ambassador for Avatar The Last Airbender, and a couple other sets. Final Fantasy. God, I love you, Final Fantasy. I love Universes Beyond. I don't care. I don't care if other people don't like it. There's always going to be stuff that people don't like, and there's going to be stuff I don't like, and you know what? Avoid it or find a way around it. It's usually the solution. So anyway, I'm going to be one of your featured creators in Vegas, but that's forever away. I don't really have anything else going on in the world right now. You know, I never even saw that Death Claw up there. I love Fallout. Fallout was so good. I want to watch the show, but I want to wait for some more episodes to come out. What am I looking for? Apparently the emblem just didn't look like what I was... I don't know. Just didn't look right. Let me make sure that the... Oh, apparently this turns into black cards. Like halfway through here. Okay. I don't know what order all this stuff was in. All I know is that we are putting it in order, and that's all that matters. So, I have been playing Magic for a very long time. I've played every form of Magic that I can think of. Except for Dan Dan. I've never played that before. I've heard of it. I don't really know what things are. I don't know. I don't... Unless somebody, like, is doing it where I am at the time. Like, a lot of times I don't have time to go look up things. Like, if somebody's like, you should really do this, I'm like, okay. I guess. God, I hate these flip cards so much. They're the worst. This was just the worst. This was a terrible idea to try to put two pieces of art onto one card. Or at least the way that they did it. I don't know. I hate it so much. That's probably my least favorite thing about Kamikawa. That was probably the thing that made me the angriest. As I said, everybody has something that they hate. That was something that I hated. Glyph of Delusion. Well, that seems like something that I should get tattooed on me. Let us click this. Smallpox. Man, sometimes I think I have smallpox. Each player loses 1 life, discards a card, sacrifices a creature, then sacrifices a land for 2 mana. It's wonderful. It's a really good card. It is as black as you can get. It's like, I am going to do everything that the color black does. Here we go, for 2 mana. In black, only black. No colorless mana. Nothing colorless going on here. Yahani is really, or Yahani, sorry. Undying Partisan is really good. I wish we'd get some more Aetherborn. We've gotten a couple, I want to say, in Modern Horizons. Oh, and we did get some in Aether Drift. Man, I really enjoyed Aether Drift. I'm glad that some people did. I don't know, I think sometimes people get pissy when Magic is not being serious enough, but Magic has never really been serious. I mean, you look at the flavor text of things, the silly names of cards and stuff, there's always a silliness to Magic. I don't know. Or there's super awesomeness occasionally going on. Wretched Confluence. I forgot that that was a confluence. Target player draws a card, loses a life, -2s. Return target creature from a graveyard to your hand, and it's an instant. Not terrible. I mean, you can choose it multiple times, so you can give something -6, -6, if you really wanted to. If you really want to draw some cards and lose some life. 5 mana, draw 3, lose 3. And black, because not terrible, I guess. I don't know. That's not super great. It doesn't excite me. I don't know, sometimes you see a card and you're just like, I want to do something with that. And then sometimes you see cards and you're just like, eh. Meh. You make that sound occasionally at cards. And sometimes, I don't know, some people get really super excited about a card and then everybody's building the same commander. And then I'm just like, yeah, that commander looks interesting. It would be cool, but everybody's doing it. I don't want to do it. I mean, how do I make it different? So that's until I can figure out a way. Like, my Azula deck just does what the Azula decks are doing, basically. Even though I have some cool fun cards that make me laugh that I have put in there for my own amusement. Yargle! Why do I have so many Yargles? I don't need any more Yargles in my life. 2 Yargles, apparently. That's too many Yargles. 2 Yargles, too many. 2 Yargles, too many. These Eldrazi were really weird, these processors. You may put a land card an opponent owns from exile into that player's graveyard. Like, just super weird. You're eating people's cards and putting them into exile, but then you're taking them out of exile, and there's not a lot of cards that let you take things out of exile. There's a couple, I think there's a green card. There's a couple of these processors that do weird take things out, give them back things, which doesn't seem like a good deal. Like, if I got rid of your thing, I don't really want to give it back. I mean, for what I'm getting, I'm not getting really anything super great back. Nothing that excites me, so, like... Baron Singer. I forgot that he is partner. I wish he could... You know what? I will allow people to partner backgrounds. Why not? It makes sense to me. I just change rules when I feel like it. I don't care. I think something is stupid. I'm just gonna change it. And that's the cool thing about Magic. You can just do whatever you want. Especially if you have your own channel. You can just make up your own rules. Wall of Souls. Wall of Souls is pretty fun. It's only 2 mana for a 0/4, and if it's dealt damage, it deals damage equal. So it's that amount of damage to target opponent. Nobody wants that in their life. Put a card down there that makes it so they have to attack it. Then they have to worry about whether or not they're going to do too much damage to you. Like, there's a lot of little things that could happen from that. I don't know what just happened here. That isn't that true. Silly songs. Yeah. My partner is off at work today, so finally got on here to do some sorting. I've been doing stuff around the house and working, and it's just it's been not fun. And I'm still waiting for a phone call. It's 1:30, and the place that I'm waiting for closes and then isn't open again until Monday. So don't get old and have to do like adult stuff. That's what I want to tell everybody. Like, don't become an adult. It's a trick. You'll just become miserable and mean. Everything will be terrible. Homicide Investigator is pretty cool. Making clue tokens in black. It's kind of like a fair version of the one that makes the treasures. Foil. Sorry, I'm listening to. This thing is just scary. It's a skeleton beast. Oh, bone. Next dog tokens. Just kill it so my opponents lose life. Then I can bring it back. Oh. Burnt my throat last time I went out there to stretch. Don't ask questions. You're like, how does that all work? You went stretched and burnt your throat. Oh yeah, I forgot I put them over here just because they were pretty cool, I thought. When they enter, you investigate, and then whenever you sacrifice a clue, your opponent gets 2 poison counters. I remember everybody was like, "That's ridiculous," and then I've never seen anybody ever play it. Like that's how Magic players are. They get all crazy about something. They're like, "Ah, this card's gonna ruin the game," and then it doesn't, unless it's VV. Which you look at VV and you can see how stupid it is. Like it's really cool, like it, but like Magic players can't be trusted with things. Like we don't know any better. We don't know how to not behave. Not behave. I remember Haken was worth a whole bunch for the longest time. It hadn't been reprinted for the longest time. It was Cold Snap, I think. Yeah. And oh, kitties, what are you doing over there? I don't know, y'all. I'm tired. I need to get rid of all these comic books. Anybody want to buy a comic book collection? Anybody want to buy a Marvel Legends collection? They're all still sealed in boxes. My collections of things are stupid. I had a good job and a good life at one point. Jadar, I love you. You're one of my favorite, like, sack pieces. So you just keep making shit and let me destroy it. Yeah, look at you. Moving up in the world. $9, my friend. I'd probably go my zombie deck, actually. Like, for Kindred decks, I don't mind putting, like, Gisa and Geralf and, like, Jadar in there. Like, they're all... What are they? Corpse... somethings? Don't remember what their names are. What their magic style is. Shadowheart, everybody's favorite gothy princess. I had no idea who she was when she first came out. I learned about all these characters from Magic for the most part, and then I went and was like, I don't know who these people are. And then I saw that the beta was going, so I was like, yeah, you know what, we'll join this and find out who these people are. But since I knew them all from Magic first, I had an idea of what their colors were. So then whenever I ran into a new character that I knew from Magic, I was like, wait a second, I know that this person's black. I was like, they're going to do bad things. I was like, I shouldn't trust what they're telling me right now. They're being too friendly. This person's green. They love nature. Okay, I'll answer this like this. Oh, breeds. Yeah. Why do we have all these? How many more of these are there? Ugh. Don't know why I put some of these on. I try to keep like one of every legend with my legend and some of my rare cards and stuff, but I don't know why I have so many copies of some of these over here. Oh, Tormod, you finally got a card. Took forever. That's the thing, is there's so many Magic characters that are just in like flavor text and stuff from when I was a kid, so it's always exciting to see some of them actually get cards. Oh, Beto. Zapito. 170. 127? Was this the promo one? Maybe. It's got the starry star. Yeah. Oh, Vito, you expensive ridiculousness. This is an Omazawa from earlier, long before Neon Dynasty. It's really weird. Whenever a creature an opponent controls is put into the graveyard from play, you may play target instant card in your graveyard. It doesn't say cast target instant card. It just says play target card. So did you just play target card? Question mark. I'm pretty sure that is how that would work. Oh, Vargoth. Man, I really wish we would have got more time in Kaldheim. Glad we have gotten some stuff from it, but does bum me out. I mean, not only that, like, Kaldheim was 9 different worlds altogether, like, and then you have, like, Theros, too, there's 2 different worlds, like, there's so much stuff to explore. But there's just not enough time. It's, like, we complain how many sets there are, but honestly, I don't have very much more time. So, I don't have a lot more sets in my lifetime, so you kids that have, like, are like a decade younger than I, you got like 70 more sets than I have coming. Oh, Sir Conrad. You do the things you do, which are all terrible. We love you. Oh, Tamarat. Tamarat? The Murder King. You know, this is the one time, like, the foil actually looks better than what the card looks like. A lot of times the foils look better on the Moxfield than what I see. And a lot of times they're darker, depending on what the printing... Oh my god. It's too many CDCs. Why you got so many CDCs? Oh my god, CDC, you went up in price. When did that happen? You were not worth anything for the longest time. So you just wait, and eventually some magic cards are worth money. It depends on what they are, but most of the time. I have $38 in CDCs. Huzzah! Anybody want to buy some CDCs? Somebody need 4 playset of CDCs? I do need to rebuild my Liliana deck. Yeah, we'll just put them. I don't know which ones I've already put aside. Oh, she went. I would like to. You know what? I've got some goals for this next year. I'm bringing back Oathbreaker. I miss it. I enjoy it. It's a faster commander. More streamlined. Your deck does the thing and does it fast, and then we can play another game. Boop. I used to use trainers. I eat it all the time. Man, I need to find some more adventures. Cats are insane. So I still have my queen-size bed just in the middle of my living room right now, like sitting on its side, and the cats just sit on top of it. They climb up it, and then they just sit on top. And there's just like a line of cats. And like when I moved it out of there to put the new one in there, they all were just laying there, and I was like, okay, well, I'll go do something else. And then it's just been there for weeks now. They really enjoy it. I don't want to take it away from them. I like it when my babies are happy. I don't really care what my house looks like. Nobody comes in my house. Don't have anybody besides Tom. So sorry, Tom. Tom has to make his way past the bed every time. Oh, that's a cool chainer. It's cool art. Oh, Kev Walker art. Nice. Man, Kev Walker, you're so cool. Put too many letters. Boop. I have a foil one. Boop. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna play today. I've been playing all my Avatar decks all month. I mean, I'll probably play at least one or two of them. There's still lots of cards I want to see what they do or how they play and stuff, so, like... God, I love Magic. There's so much stuff to do in Magic. Like, even if I... Between collecting and playing and building decks and talking about Magic, hey, it's my happy place. Ah, Cezanne! I love Cezanne. And I love this art for Cezanne, too. It's probably one of my favorites. He's so happy. He's like a big demon doggy man. He's a demon pupper. He's not a puppy dog. But he's a spirit, so maybe he is. Its hatred for the mortal realms it fought on the side of the invaders, heedless of its own eventual fate. Records of the living historians. Man, he's so cool. I love this artwork. I love the colors. I love the Neon Dynasty border. It's so shiny. Okay. Cezanne, do I need another copy of you somewhere? Probably, right? Probably not. Probably. Cezanne, I like you. Make me happy. You do the things I like to do. I like to hurt people, and I like to give people stuff. It's a very weird grouping of things to want to do, but, you know. That's how I like to roll. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna watch now. I just finished Welcome to Derry. I think I might watch True Detective, the last season that just came out. I love my serial killing murder shows. I have a type. Asmodeus. I used to be a fun little goth girl back in the day. Oh, you're a god. You know, I have 4 copies of you. I guess I should put a copy of you somewhere. That's like some of that stuff goes into my decks after I add it to my trade list, but if somebody wants to buy it or trade for it, I don't really care. I'll just put something else in the deck. I am pretty chill. Every once in a while, though, I might need something that I will not trade, though. It's like an artwork that I really like or something. I have certain decks that I have pimped out that are my babies that I like to see the artwork and I like to see the cards, so like I'm not gonna get rid of those ones. I don't know. It's just weird about my stuff. Oh, Lost Legacy. Not any good in Commander, so... That's the thing is, like, I really enjoy Commander and Oathbreaker and Plane Chase and all alternate versions of things that are Commander versions. I'd like to be able to play with all my cards. Someday, Inverter of Truth, I'm going to figure out something cool to do with you. You're a 4-mana 6/6. with flying into void, and when it enters the battlefield, you exile all cards from your library face down, and then shuffle all cards from your graveyard into your library. Some point, I'm gonna. There's got to be something that I can use all my cards in exile for something, right? I don't know. I guess I need a lot of cards in my graveyard if I want to stay alive, though. But I guess it depends on what I'm doing. I don't know. Someday, Inverter of Truth, you're gonna do something cool, and you're gonna be worth $1 billion. It's gonna be wonderful. Yeah, this is one of the Planeswalker deck. Liliana's other contract. 1 minute and a half. I am gonna go on a quick little stretchy break to go stretch my back out and my neck. Thanks for sitting through the breaks. I do appreciate you all hanging out with me. I do appreciate you sitting through the breaks. Pays for the Blunder Dome. That's expensive streaming, to tell you the truth, and especially when I'm not an ambassador for a set like Lorwyn, I'm gonna have to buy everything for content, so that's a lot of money. It gets expensive to make content sometimes. It's great when I can make content and I have the product to do so. I'm just like, yay, I can make decks and I can show off stuff, but like, otherwise, it's fun. It's just inexpensive. Midnight Oil. You have so many words on you. You make hour counters. And okay, I'm gonna leave you with the Magus of the Coffers. He's a pretty special guy. He likes to make the swampy manas. Is that the Commander one? Yep. It's only been printed twice. Huh. Last time was in Commander 2014. That's crazy. That's like a decade ago. Anyway, I'll be right back, everybody. You take care, and I will switch you over to this wonderful screen. Boop. With me just in case I get my phone call. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see here. Got that over there. I guess I do still need my phone. Welcome back, everybody. What's happening? Sorry about that. Just changing things over here. Trying to answer back messages. This is National Maple Syrup Day. Looking for... There we go. Perfect. Success. Okay. Hey everybody, what's happening? I am Emmara. Okay, anyway, I got stuck down a rabbit hole that I should not have. Welcome back. I'm Emmara, GoddessofBlundR. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. I am a cosplayer, puppeteer. I make Magic the Gathering content on all the social platforms under GoddessofBlundR or Emmara. You can find me everywhere. You can see my puppets and my cosplays at Magic Cons. I am one of your Magic the Gathering ambassadors for Avatar The Last Airbender. And this is my little morning program where I sit here and I slowly add my Magic collection to Moxfield so that I can trade and so that I can find all my cards because I'm sorting them as I go. Eventually, we will finish this. Filling my binders back up so I know where things are so I can build decks faster. That's as a content creator, not being able to find your cards to build your decks takes a lot of time. I don't have time, so... Oh, I don't remember what your name is. It's something Ifrit. I feel like is something very close to what I'm about to type. Maybe. Go all the way down to the bottom. He's not gonna... no. I don't know why I was thinking it was John 2, but it's not. It's an Ifrit of some sort. Nope. And I think it's not Ifrit. I think it's... I might just be making... Oh, see? We'll eventually get there. 1995. This was the reprint set, I think, of 4th edition? But it was the international foreign black border set? No. Foreign black border of not this one. No. I want this one. This guy. I want his version. Yes. this version? I think this is it. 95. Oh, this black border looks so good. I took really good care of some of my cards. Almost all my cards. What am I talking about? Almost all my collectibles are in such awesome shape. So, I've been playing Magic for 30 years. I love Magic. It makes me happy. Innocent Blood, you're such a good card. You just pay 1 mana and everybody sacks a creature. Who doesn't love sacking creatures? If it was an instant, too, I do like the art, too. It's creepy. I wish I was a better artist. I'm not a very good colorer. I'm not a very good artist at all. What am I talking about? Nope, this is not what we're... You're just clicking buttons. You don't care. Whatever. You are a mess, girly. You are a fucking mess. So many cards. Obnixilis. I don't know how many. If you have multiple copies of a Obnixilis, that's what I want to go with. That's what we are going with. Oh, Migram, you're such a freaking cool card. I used to use this all the time in decks. Whenever an opponent discards a card, it deals 2 damage to him. Don't discard cards. Keep them in your hands, people. I do have a Stronghold copy, I want to say. I'd like to put that in my Liliana deck. I don't want to make a discard deck, though. I don't have one, though. I feel like I should, just to be a dick at some point. I like to know how to play every kind of deck. So, I like to have a deck of every kind. That way I can practice. When you play something is different than when you're just watching somebody else play it. And you're making those decisions. So knowing how to play something and playing it efficiently is really good. I am a big fan of learning how to... I love playing other people's decks as well. Because then I get to see how they built it and what they were thinking. And sometimes they're thinking something different than I am that teaches me something. And I like that. I like learning. Learning is smart. I know. Look at this Grim Horror Spix. I've never seen this artwork. That one's really cool. That guy is just digging through those guts. They can tell the future and things from people's intestines and innards, or creatures' innards. You have 1,000,000 copies of this card. I may have played a lot during cons. The funny thing is, this card was not worth anything for the longest time, but now it's, yeah. 5 of them divided, $3. Yeah, we can just go over here. That's fine. That's fine. I only put things $5 or more in my binders. Sometimes I just like to look through my binders. That's the only reason I have binders. Also, so I can find things when I need them for decks and stuff. But, yeah. I know I have a whole bunch of Night Howlers somewhere. I know that's not the only ones. Oath of Lily. 99. Hey, remember the Gatewatch, everybody? That was a thing for like a day or two. I feel like Magic Story is just so disjointed sometimes, which makes me sad. Like I mean, not always, but sometimes it feels like it. I'm not gonna complain all the time, but sometimes. Dun 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 dun. Oh, Nixels. This was of Nicholas before he made his demon oath. I guess of the Black Oath. I probably just saw that word and was like, oh, I'm going to use this word. The funny thing, this is not the first of Nicholas. He had 2 other versions before he had his. No, because this one actually came out before the other one. I don't know why they were in different order. Usually they're in order by timeline. Not like timeline, but like our timeline. I know what I'm talking about. I swear. New Scrap Mob. Stretchy. I need a better computer chair. Even when I have this, like, it doesn't. I'm too far back. I don't like being so far back. I want it to go forward so I can lean against this, but it doesn't work that way. Makes me upset. I want to sit up as straight as I possibly can, but the chair does not allow for such things. And I don't know if I just... Because it does go all the way back. You can just, like, lay down, which is pretty cool. But then it's also, like, impossible to get back up. There's, like, no oomph. So you're, like, trying to get up, and you're, like, trying to find things to pull yourself back up. It's stupid. Tuku, Shade, where are you? You're way down there, buddy boy. You are just hiding out. Oh, Knight's Whisper. Knight's Whisper is really good. Draw 2 cards, you lose 2 life, 2 mana. Black? Sure. I guess. I'll take it. I like cards. I will pay mana or life for cards. That's what I got to do. That's what other people think too. All these uncommon. It's finally worth money. Yay! Woohoo! Now I can trade them to people for things. Oh, Mutilate. Such gross art. Oh, Tyler Jacobs. Oh, nice. Tyler's so nice. I say like we're best friends. Hey, I've met them before, and they watched me play a game of Magic, so it's almost like we're best friends. They just don't know it. I have so many best friends that don't know that they're my best friends. Except for Tom. Tom knows that it's happening. Phyrexian Arena, you're finally worth some money again. That's right. I like Phyrexian Arena. I don't know. I used it last night, actually. With the Breakfast Club. You can find us on Wednesdays, where we play Magic Online with the Breakfast Club. And Chris from One More Game, and Bones from Calavera Cosplay, and Bear Claymore of Sylvan Scryers. They're all wonderful people. We get together every week and we play themed games on Magic Online. Usually pretty badly. Oh, we got... everything that was going on last night was terrible. Bear got shut out of the game because they were misbehaving. Had all their lands, just had their board completely wiped, except for Norin, the Wary, who just kept coming back. It was a silly game. And then I made like 13 zombies, and then my 13 zombies got destroyed by a freaking, what's the one that makes all the 4/4 beasts that fight? Azuri's Predation? I was like, damn it. So I lost all my zombies to like a bunch of 4/4 beasts. Bones only had 3 life, and I had a Gary in my graveyard that I could bring back, but I was 1 mana short of being able to cast it. And then even if I was able to cast it, it was only going to do 2 damage instead of 3. I was like, damn it. So we lost. It was unfortunate. Guess I gotta write more words. Priest of the Blood Rite. 57. Boop. Oh my lord, how many copies of this thing do we have? Okay. That's the thing, is a lot of times there's just cards that I have nothing to do with, and sometimes I just put them in decks because they're cards I've never seen people play, so I'm just like, yeah, they're weird cards that fit theme-wise. Whatever. I think after this stack I am probably gonna head out so I can get some stuff done before my next stream with Tom at 6 o'clock tonight. Which you can find us on here. We'll play some kitchen table magic, play some one-on-one silliness as we talk about magic, play magic, and show off some new decks, hopefully. I know Tom has a new deck. I have so many new decks, and none of them are getting finished, and it makes me sad. Palace Siege. If Palace Siege gave you back a creature at the end of your turn, it would be worth it. The fact that you have to wait a whole entire upkeep cycle for the cons part, or the dragons part, for 5 mana, spending 5 mana for nothing to happen for a full turn cycle. If you could protect it, I mean, I guess it all depends on what you're using it for. Plague Belcher, you are interesting. I know I used to use it in Standard, but I don't know. My zombie deck, I haven't figured out exactly what I'm putting in it. I don't want it to be too terrible. Zombies are another one of those things that just do zombie things, so... Like, how do I stop this from just being the same kind of deck? And sometimes I want it to be that same kind of deck, so I don't know. Pestilence Demon. I love that it's just Pestilence on a demon. Pestilence was one of my first magic cards. I still have my first 10 magic cards. I remember starting magic long ago. The funny thing is I still remember it. I still remember where it was. I still remember what the layout and everything. I hate that I remember so much stuff. I don't remember anything important. But, oh, these are my original Buried Alives. I used to play Buried Alive a lot. You know what, I actually have to put some of these away. Because if Tom's coming, that means I can't use this space I've been using last week, because he didn't come over and we just played online. So I didn't have to clean up as much as I was like, oh, he's not coming? Okay, I don't need to clean this up. I was like, I need to move this stuff, so I'll move this stuff over here. I will make a mess over here instead. Excellent. Carrion Feeder, you're such a good card. Just a sack outlet. Boom. I love sack outlets. I like sacking things. You know, I never see any of these either. The Reckonings. They all don't let you untap your lands. But, I mean, there's ways around that. There's a lot of ways around that. You get a really cheap way to destroy things. Or a cheap way to pump things up. I don't remember what the other ones do. Cheap way to do other things? This was one of my original Chainer's Torments. I used to use Flashback a lot. I was a big fan of Flashback when I was a kid. I had this blue deck that just wanted to get a whole bunch of mana out so I could just keep flashbacking things. things and draw cards and bounce things. And it's just silly, stupid fun. These are 3 of my buried lives from my originals. Boop. Such beautiful black borders. I love it. Boop. Buried alive. Ooh, Phyrexian Plague Lord. I imagine you actually are a Phyrexian now. Seeing as that is a creature type. Oh, you've been reprinted. Okay. Oh. I guess you got pre-printed a couple of times before then. I like Dash. I use it occasionally in certain decks. Anything that cares about me bouncing things. 12. Pitiless Horde. I wonder if the Pitiless Plunderer is a member of the Pitiless Horde. Probably. Yeah, we gotta figure out what's for dinner tonight too. Ugh. Lame. I wanna do things. Ugh. I don't wanna be an adult. Also, I should probably actually pay attention to what I'm doing. Overlord of the Damned. Why do we have so many copies of you? Why do we have so many copies of this guy? Too many copies. Oh, Lord. It seems like a never-ending task. I'm pretty sure it might be. I just... I imagine if this was something that somebody didn't enjoy doing, that my room would look like what their version of hell would look like. Just boxes of cards everywhere. Like, I have no choice, but I have to enter cards in for the rest of my existence and to be surrounded by cards forever. Sometimes that's what it feels like. Soulflare, you are pretty cool. You were like one of the first cards that did weird things like this. Odric, I love you. Odric is another one that's fun. Wish he wasn't a human, but he is a soldier, I think, too. I think he's in my soldier deck. Sifter of Skulls. Eldrazi, I hate you. Dumb. I don't like creatures that are just mindless opponents. Zombies and things. I like things to have personalities. Oh, that's really pretty. Huh. That's interesting. About to run into some cards from sets that I don't remember well. Oh, that's beautiful. That's pretty. Oh, that's a fancy Gristlebrain. What the hell? What is wrong with my collection of cards? This is stupid. Silumgar. I don't like... Sometimes I don't even know where all these cards came from. Sometimes I just order cards and they just come in and I'm just like, yeah, cards. What did I order these for? I don't know. A deck? Maybe. I imagine that other content creators are so much more organized than I am. Nothing I do makes any sense. Command. This is the Modern Masters. I always mix up this Modern Masters too with the Iconic Masters for some reason. I don't know why. The symbols aren't similar. I mean, I guess if you tilted them upside down, or tilted this one upside down, or tilted the other one on the side. Okay, I guess they're kind of similar. I guess. They could be called similar. So, oh my god, words. I can't use all my words up, otherwise later on tonight when I'm streaming with Tom, I'm going to have no words. I'm not going to be able to use my mouth hole for things. Everything I just said was ridiculous. Remorseless punishment. Target opponent loses 5 life unless that player discards 2 cards or sacrifices a creature or planeswalker, and then you just repeat the process once. Which is really super weird. It's just like, yep, this is happening again. Sorry. Because apparently just making it do it one time was not enough. They were like, I don't know why it doesn't, well, I guess that way it does the whole entire effect, then goes on to it again. That way there's not timing issues, I guess, of having it do it twice. Fine. I found a reasoning, I guess. Is it the correct reasoning? I don't. Probably not. Misfortune teller. Misfortune teller. That's funny. I swear, I do not know how to spell things. I'm pretty sure I'm just like on a weird block on like Blue Sky and Twitter. I feel like my messages don't go anywhere, and it's just kind of pointless. Oh my god. Coiling Rebirth has really cool art. Ugh. So weird you get a token copy. That's a 1/1. One of the biggest problems I have is I like to use so many freaking legendary creatures in my decks. I shouldn't use as many legendary creatures as I do, but it happens. God, I was going to try to have this done before the next ad break, but I don't see that happening. I was going to try to save you from an ad break, everybody, but apparently that is probably not happening. Even though, I'll probably get off before then. That way you don't have to sit through that. I do appreciate you all hanging out with me all day here. I am Emmara, GoddessofBlundR. If you don't know who I am, I make cosplay and puppetries and puppets, and I am roaming around at Magic Cons as a feature creator. I am a Magic the Gathering Online creator. You might have seen me in the Magic Online game show last week. And also, I play with the Breakfast Club. We play Magic Online on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern every week, except for next week, because it is a holiday for some of us. So, I will not see my friends, but they will be with their families, and that's what matters. Hope everybody is taking care of each other. Be nice. Try to be nice, except for the people that you need to be mean to. I tell you to be nice, but you know what? There's people that need us not to be nice to them, so do as you please. It is not my place. What do we got going on? I will be back later on this evening at 6 p.m. with Atomedy. Or Tom, we play Magic every Thursday. Usually every Thursday. We will not play next week. I just keep saying that we're going to play every day. And then I'm like, no, but not this day. Where's something skeleton? I love killing you. You're a silly skeleton. Yeah. I'll probably be back tomorrow. I don't know what's going on tomorrow. I guess I should check it out. I don't think I have anything super exciting going on this weekend. I don't think I have any streams. I'm still trying to finish some decks. I will have some deck techs and some things coming out. You can find me on all the socials at GoddessofBlundR. Usually without an E, but occasionally with an E. It just kind of depends on who's writing it, apparently. uh, I appreciate y'all. I hope everything is going well. I'm trying to sit here. I'm like, what else do I have to say in this next 2 minutes? Not a lot. We've said a lot of words. Playcrafter, I do enjoy you too. Let us go find somebody to raid while we're just hanging out here. Yeah. I see you. Let's go find a place to raid. Or let's not. Let's click this. Let's go to Stream Manager. Where are we going? Where are we raiding? Who's on? Who is doing things? You're a person. You're also a person. You're people. You're not playing Magic. Nobody's playing Magic. Now, let's go hang out with these cats. I like this place. Aw, we can't raid right now. Well, that's sad. Let us raid. Ham, I don't know what you're doing over here. No. Let's go visit one of our other trans creators and friends, Mayabite. They are playing Warframe over there. Warframe's pretty cool. I like Warframe. That's almost as cool as Magic. I'll allow it. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me. I just wanted to let you go before the ad break jumped in here. If you stay with us on the raid, you do get extra points, which you can use to influence the games, which nobody ever does when me and Tom are playing, but I will allow chaos to happen during our games with Tom. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Love you. You take care of yourselves.